Hello Pisces, and welcome to your week ahead reading for the week of May 8th. I've already pulled out the cards, so let's just go ahead and dive right in. The first card here is in the place for what it is that you need to release, and we have the Lovers card, the Force Lovers, number 6, the Major Arcana, and this is letting me know that there are some things about relationship or relationship connections, expectations that you have that you need to adjust your expectations. That is what you need to be releasing regarding that. So there's been some changes, there's been some growth. You've experienced some changes, growth, and expansion on a personal level. The other people that are in this relationship have also experienced an awakening and a growth and an expansion. And so therefore your expectations of self and others has shifted. And in that process, it may have an impact on your relationship. And so you need to make the proper adjustments that allows for this. So that includes also, if you've experienced a change in some regard, if you've experienced some sort of shift on a personal level, and as a result of that, your expectations of this other person or people have shifted and maybe even have raised, they might not be aware of this. They might not have realized that you have higher expectations, and they actually think that they're fine because they're meeting the expectations that you had set in the beginning of the relationship. Or they may be going through something similar where they've changed and they've altered their expectations as a sole result of the changes that they have been experiencing. And so the miscommunication is that they've unknowingly shifted and raised the bar of their expectations, and they aren't aware that they've changed it. And so then you're feeling the kind of resistance or the frustration with that. So basically what needs to be released is the understanding of expectations and understanding where it was, where it is now, and possibly making some adjustments. This is on very personalized relationship. This is not limited to like spousal or sexual or lover relationship. This can be friendships. This can be a relationship with a relative that you perceive to be a close friend. Their relationship goes beyond just being that family trait of sibling or cousin or whatever. So it's just kind of adapting or understanding, releasing the understanding of what you may have had regarding relationship expectations versus what they are now, and also what they may be experiencing. It's just something to think about. There's some changes that have occurred, and you need to be adapting for those changes and making the adjustments necessary. That stays true to who you are. That's feel very important. That it must stay true to who you are. Continuing on, what it is that you need to be focused on this week, and we have 10 of Arrows instruction. This is really coming in strong with training. In some regard, for a lot of you, this is your spiritual journey. You're still experiencing some training from the other side, divine guidance, divine instructions in some regard. And so this is something that you're going to be getting. So I'm hearing the word downloads. So some of you might even be experiencing downloads this week from the spirit realm, depending on your connection and what it is that the work that you do and how you do that work. But I feel like a good many of you are going to be receiving downloads from a spiritual perspective that's going to be taking your journey or your connection to the next level, or your understanding to the next level, or just open up some pathways for you in your spiritual journey. A few of you, this is job related, and obviously if your job is in the spiritual realm, the connection's already there. But there are a few of you that this might have to do with promotion. So if you're not in the spiritual work per se, but you are experiencing spiritual shifts, this may mean that this spiritual shift may have you looking for expansion in the physical realm. And I feel like that might include that there's a chance for you to be able to get additional trainings this week, or the concept of potential trainings will be available this week for you as far as your job or your career is considered. We're finishing with what it is that's going to be the strength this week is initiation. I feel like this is in direct connection with this instruction card, especially when I was tapping into the fact that some of you are going to be receiving some downloads. This is an initiation into the next level of your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening. So just prepare, do what it is that you need to prepare, practice those self-help, self-guiding techniques or workings that you do, meditation, making sure you're taking care of your health, body, mentally, physically. Sometimes when we get these sort of spiritual downloads, they can be very taxing. So make sure you're properly planning for that. This spiritual download feels like it's very much towards the end of the week. So around that Thursday time frame. So just do what it is that you need to prepare accordingly, and be prepared to potentially maybe cancel out a big event so you can stay home and rest. Sort of vibes is what I'm getting for that. So looks like you're going to have some good energy this week, some changes and some shifts, some self-awareness and relationships and connections and expansions as a result. So hopefully this week is full of good positive energy and vibrations, and we'll see you, Pisces, in the next one.